So, if you guys watch my recent video, again, as I always say when I'm doing these baseball topic videos, most of the time it's me doing a bunch of them together, trying to catch up on like all the news topics and all the signings and the trades and some of the injuries that's all happened. And funny enough, when I was catching up and talking about when the Dodgers non-tendered Cody Bellinger, just as I'm finishing the video, this news pops up on my phone. So now we can talk about it. What is going on, guys? This is the Club of the Man 1993 back here for some more baseball news. And Cody Bellinger, in my opinion, settled for a good team on a one-year deal, as I thought he would back in my non-tendering video. As on December 6th at 6:15 p.m., it was announced that Cody Bellinger will be signing a one-year deal, $17.5 million contract with the Chicago Cubs. Most likely taking over as their starting center fielder. Being out there with him and Ian Happ, Gold Glover, and will also be a free agent after the 2023 season. Personally, again, I think this is a good, spot for Bellinger, being like not like a high contending team, but one that's probably going to finish like in the middle of the pack somewhat and like maybe contend. I can definitely see the Cubs, only because the National League Central is probably still going to be the weakest division, one of the weakest divisions in the league this coming season. Again, the Cardinals, I think, is going to run away with the division. The Brewers have been doing some maneuvers here. I don't think the Brewers are going to be as dangerous as they were the past couple of years. So that's why I think there is a chance, because the Cubs did sign somebody else too that we'll talk about. There is a chance the Cubs could, maybe play second. I'm not sure if I'd say full-on contend, but I think they have a chance to at least play second in the National League Central. Now that is saying enough, because they still even may not quite have a winning season either, but as far as Cody Bellinger goes, this was the right move to do. Do a team that's not completely, on a rebuild, but has like some pieces. And some, possibility of contending. And do a one-year deal, because as I said back in my contenders video, he has taken a big downward spiral since his 2019 National League MVP winning season. In a shortened 2020 season, he did okay. 2021, he did deal with some injuries and had like an Adam Dunn type season. I say that because Adam Dunn had a season when he hit like 160 something with like 11 homers and he got like 400 some at bats. Bellinger played like 95 games, like 390 some at bats. He did have injuries that year, so that hurt him. This past year, slight bit better, but still not that good. Hit just like 210 with like 20 homers or 19 homers, which is way off the mark course he was for. So the Dodgers decided to non-tender him and move on from him, making him a free agent. Again, the Cubs are interesting, of course. They did, recently release Jason Hayward, who actually, funny enough, could possibly be replacing Bellinger with the Dodgers. We'll talk about him in a later video. But I think this is a good move. Give Bellinger 1 year with a fresh new team. Give him decent money. Hopefully he could have a bounce back year. And then he could go back to free agency next season. He's only 27. Go back to free agency next offseason and get, a more better deal that he definitely should deserve and should be getting. It's kind of like, it's like when Adrian Beltre was with the Mariners. Beltre was okay with the Mariners, but he was not anywhere close to being how good he was when he was getting ready to test free agency after leaving the Dodgers. And I believe he had like an injury-plagued year his last season with Seattle. Went to Boston for 1 year and had a bounce-back season. And then went on to spend the rest of his career with the Rangers. And now he's pretty much going to be in line for be a possible first or second ballot Hall of Famer, basically. So Cody Bellinger, I think, going to the Cubs, trying to get a fresh start for 1 year, is a wise move. Now, if he has a good year, the Cubs could extend, because again, they obviously do have the money to do so. They're Chicago. And of course, if they are going to, start, building, because again, they have a few names on there that they could still build off of. Well, they did lose Wilson Contreras. And really the last name from that 2016 team that is left on the Cubs is Kyle Hendricks. But obviously, if you do get someone like Bellinger and he turns around, and he does sign an extension, that could be a sign they'll grab a few other pieces to help build up their ball club, for sure. It could happen. It may not. We'll see what happens, but I think the Cubs was a good team to go after Bellinger to sign a 1-year deal. Because I heard immediately when he got non-tendered, that the Blue Jays were a team that was gunning for him. But ended up being the Cubs. So we'll see how this goes. So guys, that's my thoughts on Cody Bellinger signing a 1-year deal with the Chicago Cubs. Hoping for a bounce back season and a fresh new team. What are your guys' thoughts on Cody Bellinger going off to the Cubs on a 1-year deal? Make sure to leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. And be sure as always to slap a like on the video and subscribe for more content to my channel. And follow me on Twitter as well at Demand Airboy. At the Club of Demand 93. Guy, try to get that right. As always, guys, please stay tuned for some more baseball news. Have a great rest of your night, guys. Peace out, everybody. Yeah, no, I will surprise. There's no escape.